Another day, another Venom Let There Be Carnage and Spider-Man multiverse theory and how things may or may not connect to one another. So let's talk about Venom Let There Be Carnage and what universe it might be set in. Because some people believe it is in fact set in the Amazing Spider-Man universe, and this will further be expanded upon and touched upon in upcoming sequels. As most of you know, there are plenty of reports out there of what might be happening with Venom Let There Be Carnage. Now, of course, we got to see the film for ourselves and see if all of this is in fact true. It's pretty easy to fake things now, and we've seen plenty of that in the last couple of months, really. But when it comes to Venom, they played very loose with its entire continuity, what it connects to, what universe it exists in. Is it part of the Sam Raimi universe because of the Morbius poster, and we know Venom is going to be in Morbius because that was confirmed by the director? Is there something more going on? Is it in the MCU proper, or is it going to be multiversed into the MCU? Well, other reports are coming in and stating that those that have seen the film, they say that the looseness that they play around with is due to the fact that by the end of the film, it looks like it's sort of in the MCU, which we all suspect, but during the rest of the film, it's sort of playing loose with its continuity to the Spider-Man world, and that it seems to fit more in line with the Amazing Spider-Man world, and that maybe this is what they're setting up ultimately down the road. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I think Sony is taking the DC approach, where a Spider-Man exists. Which Spider-Man? I don't know. We'll get to it when we get to it, and who cares if there's some discrepancies, because let's be real, that's exactly how they played their universes recently, very loosely by themselves. Again, it's just their approach. They're not MCU proper. They're doing their thing. They're going to find a way. If it's multiverse, if it's discrepancies that are explained by the multiverse affecting everything, they can do it and they don't have to worry about it. And I think that's sort of the takeaway here. If for some reason Sony was to announce, hey, Spider-Man 4 is going to happen with Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and we're going to do everything on our own, and Venom is the main villain, and it's set in the Venomverse, and it's all been in the same universe, because now the multiverse has affected everything, everybody just shrugs and goes, yeah, okay, I guess, just what's the movie look like, right? It's that type of approach. I don't honestly think they care much about their continuity or anything unless Sony is directly talking to Marvel Studios and Disney, and that's just how they're going to handle it. And at the same time, I don't personally believe that there's any connection to anything Raimi here, but I could see it as the TASM connection because, well, that's the only version that would honestly make the most amount of sense, unless they want to multiverse him out into the MCU, which seems to be what they're doing, but again, we don't know till we just see it with our own eyes and the film wraps up. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that these theories that Venom could originally be set in the TASMverse and they're saving that for a reveal down the road are true? Or do you think that's just wishful fan thinking? I mean, at this point, it might just be Sony fishing and seeing what they can hook.